Hello, I want to talk to you about diet a little bit. Michael Phelps here, by the way, and I want to talk to you about insulin resistance. And a lot of people that are insulin resistant in today's world, and it's primarily brought on by we eat a lot of processed carbohydrates, and we end up producing lots of insulin because we're trying to process that glucose or blood sugar that's brought on by eating all those carbohydrates and those processed foods. And then the cells do not accept the insulin. They get where they're resistant to insulin. And pancreas keeps releasing the insulin, trying to take care of the glucose problem. And long story short, that ends up getting typically stored away as body fat. So if you're insulin resistant and you're eating carbohydrates, especially processed carbs and things like that, you will find that you are probably gaining body fat and find it very hard to lose body fat. So what I recommend you do if you think you are insulin resistant, and a good test would be if you're overweight, several pounds that have been that way for some time, and you eat lots of carbohydrates, there's a chance you are insulin resistant, especially if you're eating bad carbohydrates. Lots of simple sugars and, like I said, processed foods that have carbs in them. So the way you can help yourself on that is to cut your carbohydrates back. Now, you don't have to go on a keto diet where you're basically carb free, but just press your carbohydrates down so that the carbs you're eating are primarily vegetables, and your complex carbs are primarily things that are low on the glycemic index, or they convert to sugar slowly, like oatmeal, red potatoes, sweet potatoes, brown rice, things like that. Even things like red beans, kidney beans are all options, whole grain pasta, things like that. And do that over a little time, and you'll find that your insulin resistance gets better. Keep your carbs pressed down, don't take them out completely, and that's the starting point. Now, let me talk to you about my coaching that I offer. I haven't mentioned that. And as far as in detail, what I do is take each person's situation and condition, and I give them a program to follow. They check in with me, or they're supposed to at least once a week, and we see what's going on. And if there needs to be changes made, we make them. And when we hit plateaus, we make changes. And most people are going to hit plateaus at some point. So what I do is I offer two different programs. And you can message me and ask me this privately, and I'll give you a lot more detail. You can remit monthly for monthly coaching. There's no monthly minimum. You can stop at any time. Or you can remit a lump sum, and it's slightly less expensive to do that. And that'll get you a period of time of coaching where you're not having to pay monthly. Now, I also include workouts. So if you're working out at home, you're working out at a gym, whatever your case may be, I give you workout programs to follow based on your condition, your situation, and what your goals are. Your goals may not be someone else's goal, so we're going to do things both eating-wise and workout-wise that are tailor-made for your goal. So all the plans aren't the same. If you have any questions about that or interest in getting help, getting in shape, in particular, if you're middle-aged, over 40, over 50, I'd love to work with you. And send me a message, and we will get started. I'll answer any questions you may have. Have a great day.